if you came up here and said, and let's just pretend, viability, okay, my common ground is I agree with you after viability, abortion's never okay. Let's just pretend that that's the scenario, right? Viability is when the baby's old enough to survive outside the womb. And because of medical technology that's pushed back earlier and earlier, right? It's amazing. I mean, now babies as young as 22 and a half weeks have survived outside the womb because of life-saving measures in NICU. If that is the argument for when life is then given legal protection, I don't think it's logical. Tell me the logic in it. Because at 22 and a half weeks, just because that child can survive and not be dependent, does that child's independence, so to speak, determine his or her humanity? So for example, let's talk about a newborn. A newborn baby is totally dependent. He or she needs somebody to care for him or her, right? I mean, maybe not the mother, but it needs to be somebody. Somebody's got to be responsible for this baby. We can't just leave him out to die, because that would be us failing that baby. When we are very little, whether we're in the womb or outside the womb, we are dependent. But our dependency doesn't remove our value. In fact, this is the remarkable thing, our dependency in some ways increases the responsibility of others to see our value. It increases it. And what's an example of that? So there's a woman, she is on top of her car, the car is flooding, right? It's a flood, she ran into a flash flood. She has a 10-month-old baby in her arms, she's on top of her car, she's in danger. A cop drives by and is trying to rescue her, and he goes and swims out to rescue her, and he needs to take one at a time. Who does he take first? Does he take the 10-month-old baby first and leave the woman and then come back for the woman, or does he leave the baby and then he comes back and get the baby after taking the woman? He is going to take the baby and try to get the baby to safety and then go back and hopefully try to get the mother. That's not because we don't care about the mother. That's not because we only value the baby. It's because leaving that baby on top of the car, that baby will probably just fall off the car into the water. The woman is stronger. We have a responsibility to the weak first. The strong, we have a responsibility to as well. But we have a responsibility to the vulnerable. And so the more dependent they are, I think the more responsibility we have.